Masagana Sedkwe. I am an independent distributor with Alliance in Motion Global, and I welcome you to this opportunity plan presentation on the AIM Global Nigeria Marketing Plan. Alliance in Motion Global, or AIM Global for short, has been in existence for more than 11 years. In less than 2 months, we are going to be 12 years old. The company started operations in Pasig City in the Philippines. More than 5 years ago, we opened our first Africa office in Lagos, Nigeria, meaning that we've been operating in Nigeria for more than 5 years. And in those 5 years, we have created hundreds of self-made multi-millionaires, many of whom were from very, very poor or humble backgrounds. In Nigeria, we are duly registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission of the Federal Republic of Nigeria with Certificate of Incorporation Registration number 548096. We are also duly registered with the Federal Inland Revenue Service, the authority in charge of collecting taxes in Nigeria. All our products are also certified and approved by the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control in Nigeria. This means that we have honored all our legal obligations and we pay our taxes also very, very, very faithfully. So if you are looking for a credible and genuine network marketing company to do business with in Nigeria, then you are welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global. How can you become an independent distributor with Alliance in Motion Global? Number one, you need a sponsor. A sponsor is somebody who is already an independent distributor with AIM Global, under whose registration you also register. After you get a sponsor, you need to invest in the business by purchasing our starter package. We have two forms of starter package. We have the main package called the Mega Package and a smaller package called the New Global Package. I will speak about the New Global Package later on in the presentation. So from now onwards, this presentation is going to be based on the main starter package called the Mega Package. To invest, the Mega Package costs 70,000 Naira. If you make this 70,000 Naira investment, you receive a lot of benefits. A, we give you products, the value of which is more than the investment you make. There are two forms, Package A and Package B. Package A costs 73,130 Naira and Package B costs 75,190 Naira. Meaning that your registration is virtually free, because when you make this investment, we give you back more immediately in products. That is not all. You also get lifetime discount of not less than 25% to 30% or profit on any product that you buy and sell. That is not all. We also give you your personal web page called the Distributor Tracking Center, or DTC, where you monitor anything concerning your business, your earnings, your points build up, and some activities of your downlines. We also give you a business kit And the kit is designed to help you to be able to effectively present the business. The kit has every information you need to know about the company. Information about the company, information about the owners, the marketing plan, our products, our partners. You also get the company policy, so you know the do's and the don'ts in the company. It has the product price list and also the distributor application form for new distributors. That is not all. Your registration is one time, lifetime, and international. One time because if you make this investment of 70,000 naira, with respect to the account for which you make this investment, you don't have to make any other payment again. And you don't renew it also. It is lifetime because your account never closes. Even if you stop doing this business for any reason, anytime you come back after even 10 years, you don't need to even reactivate your registration. It is still open because it is lifetime for you to continue to run the business. And it is international because you can do business anywhere in the world. You are not limited to only Nigeria. Anywhere in the world you have friends or relatives, you can join them to do business with. And if you get into any country, anywhere in the world, we have an office, you are going to be given all assistance as if you are a member of that office. That is not all. We also give you daily pay out. We are the only company that pay daily. Every day we pay you because there are 365 days in a year. We don't think it's fair to pay you only 12 times in a year. That is once every month. Every day, whatever you have earned, you will be paid if you want. Daily payout in AIM Global. We also have free trips, incentives, all expenses paid trips to USA, Europe, and Asia. Depending upon your performance, you may qualify for any of these all expenses paid trips. And then we also have free trainings. You don't need any experience or education to join us. But when you join us, the education, skills, and experience you need, we will give you free training so you can acquire all the skills you need to be able to do the business successfully. And also, finally, we have a cardio pulse test certificate. With that certificate, there is a test called the cardio pulse, which can give you vital statistics about your health. You can go and have that test with the cardio pulse certificate, which comes with the registration. So these are what you get when you make the 70,000 investment in AIM Global. This is what I call mega value for money return on investment. You will only get this in Alliance in Motion Global. So if you become an independent distributor, now how will you earn? There are 8 ways of earning in Alliance in Motion Global. 1, the retail profit. 2, direct referral bonus. 3, match sales bonus. 4, unit level bonus. 5, overriding step commission. 6, GA max 10. 7, you can earn as a result of flow back points. And 8, you can earn from profit sharing. So these are the 8 ways of earning. 1, 2, 3 are earned on a daily basis. 4, 5, 6, 7 are earned on a monthly basis. And the number 8, profit sharing, is earned on a yearly basis. For the purposes of this opportunity plan presentation, we are going to talk about the first three because they are also the basic ways of earning. The other ways of earning, if you join us and we start learning about the business in our free trainings, you will get to understand them and the technicalities in the business. So let's start taking these basic ways of earning one after the other. Number one, I said retail profit. And I have already told you that if you join AIM Global, you are entitled to not less than 25%, and this can go up to 30% profit on anything or any product of the company you buy and sell. We are going to use the example of the C24/7. The company will give it to you at the distributor price of 6,950 naira. You are expected to sell it not less than the suggested retail price of 9,250 naira. The difference of 2,300 naira, which represents 25% of the suggested retail price, is your profit. And that is what happens in the case of all the other products. You enjoy not less than 25% discount or profit. The second way of earning is the direct referral bonus. And this is simple to understand. Anytime you talk to somebody about the business, the person decides to join, and the person registers under your registration, you earn a direct referral bonus of 5,000 naira. So for each person that joins, you are paid 5,000 naira if you brought a person. So assuming you bring 10 people, it's 50,000 naira. And if you can bring 100 people, you earn 500,000 naira. Now let's go to the third and the final way of earning we'll talk about. The March sales bonus. And I have to say that our system is binary, meaning that everybody must develop two sales forces, one on the left, the other on the right. And you develop this by bringing into the business at least 2 people after you join. So let's say this is you. You join one person to your left, and then you join another person to your right. Let's call this man A and call this man B. So after you join, you brought A and B. Don't forget that from the previous way of earning, that is direct referral bonus, you will get 5,000 naira for this person and another 5,000 naira for this person. Meaning that when you brought these 2 people, you have earned direct referral bonus of 10,000 naira. Now our system says that anytime anybody joins your left and another person joins your right, they will be matched or paired, and you will earn a match sales bonus of 9,600 naira. So A and B will be paired, and you will be given 9,600 naira. In addition to the 10,000 you have already made. So when you brought 2 people, your total earnings will be 19,600 naira. So let me note it somewhere. 19,600 for bringing 2 people. Now, because everybody is supposed to bring 2 people, let us assume A also brought 2 people and B also brought 2 people. Don't forget that A will also make the 19,006. B will also make the 19,006. Now, what will you make? Don't forget, not long ago I said, 1 left, 1 right, they will match 9,600. So 1 left, 1 right, 9,600. So 1 left, 1 right, 9,600. 1 left, 1 right, 9,600. This is the match sales bonus. I know a distributor who said he has worked with more than 5 network marketing companies before joining AIM Global. So when he heard about the AIM Global opportunity, he heard retail profit, he said this is everywhere. He heard direct referral bonus for recruiting people, he said this is everywhere. But when he heard about match sales bonus, 1 left, 1 right, 9,600, he said this is the first time he is hearing about this. This is how we beat the competition, and this is how we create more millionaires than the competition. So let us assume this person also brings 2 people. Each of them brought 2 people. The same principle. What will you earn? 1 left, 1 right, 9,600, 9,600, 9,600, 9,600. Let us assume these 2 people, because they also want to make this 19,600 for themselves, immediately after they joined, they all brought 2 people each. What will you earn? The system does not care who bring the people. Once somebody joins your left, another person joins your right, 9,006, 9,006, 9,006, 9,006, 9,006, 9,006, 9,006, 9,006. Assuming each of these people also bring 2 people, 9,006, 9,006, 9,006, 9,006. And that is how it is going to continue. Anytime somebody joins your left, another person joins your right, 9,600. It doesn't have to come at a go. And we are not going to wait for you to fill the spaces before we pay. If this person comes today, this person comes tomorrow, 9,006, immediately you get it. The next day, this person comes. The following day, this person comes, 9,600. But once somebody joins left and another person joins the right, immediately 9,600 is paid to you. So as your team is growing, and you are getting more people under your team, it will get to a point you will realize that people will be joining more frequently, because the bigger your team, the more people will be brought into the business, so the more you will be earning 9,600, 9,600, 9,600. This is how we create millionaires in Alliance in Motion Global. So we want to welcome you to join us so that we are going to earn 9,006 every day for life. But you realize that assuming the time these people join, these people will earn, these people will earn, these people will earn, and you will also earn. So if we are not careful, as the levels are going down and deepening, more people will be paid. We are not careful, the company will collapse because the 70,000 will finish. And so for the company to remain competitive and not collapse, we have a ceiling. Nobody can enjoy the 9,600 more than 16 times in one single day. Meaning that every day you can enjoy 9,600 times 16. Therefore, every day your potential is 153,600 naira. In a week, you can earn 1,075,200 naira. And in a month, you can earn 4,608,000 naira. So this is your potential a day. 153,600 Your potential a week is 1,075,200 naira, and your potential amount is 4,608,000 naira. If you join us in Alliance in Motion, if you are patient and hardworking enough. But once you build your team to a level where you have so many people that journeys are occurring on a daily basis, and you hit this daily potential, I can assure you it will continue for life. So join us, work hard for a few months or a few years, hit the potential, you can now relax, and every day you will be receiving 9,006, 9,006, 9,006 to the tune of 153,600 naira. Now I told you that we have a smaller package called the New Global Package. And the reason why we brought up that smaller package was that we found out that there are students, unemployed people, or low-income earning employees who might not genuinely be able to afford the 70,000 naira. So for such category of people, we came up with a smaller package which goes for 38,000 naira. So you can still make the 38,000 naira and also become an independent distributor, just like anybody who makes the 70,000 naira investment. The only difference is that the direct referral bonus for the New Global Package is 3,000 naira instead of the 5,000 naira. And the March sales bonus is 4,800 instead of the 9,600. This is the only difference. Otherwise, you are a full independent distributor like anybody who comes with the 70,000 naira. So if you can't make the 70,000, my advice to you, go for 38,000. You can still become a millionaire if you make this investment. Because as you start selling our products, you sell a few packages, your account is automatically upgraded to the level of the mega package, and you start earning the full bonuses. So you don't even need to come and pay extra money to upgrade. This is the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global.